When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the...
Turning it on! Continues to fight for yards. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans!
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Takes a handoff. It's Bishop. Just gets it to the 28. Pick up on the 1. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, Dave, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, in the middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
Spins away from the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Grab near the marker. It's Ferguson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Running to Green. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the grab. It's Akbar. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Williams will pass. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Quickly complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Sparty. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen who sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. That's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Matthews. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh. You're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in. But the defense makes the tackle. They're now setting up 4th down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense?
From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Sends it back in motion. Williams looking for a man. Complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The short hands, it's Collier. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense got him at the 27. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
And getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Under fire. That's caught. It's Tease. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. He's got him. At the 35, he's open. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Fowler. There he goes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Trojans getting set on first and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Trojans. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his man. It's Collier. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Williams will pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Working that wide receiver screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams looking for a man. Finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run for it. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Offense changing the play. third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
How about this? In this game so far, already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Williams will pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Punch it out of the air. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. Back to pass on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision now.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Pulls it in. It's Clemens. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Carr. Finds his man. At the 40, there he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. On the play. This time they'll go to the running game. Picks up the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing.
And the Spartans will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
To the ground. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Trojans are on the move.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
To the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finds his man, it's Tease. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll send them back in motion. To the air, it's Carr. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line with Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving out of the pocket. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. He does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it...
Touchdown, USC! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. That's reeled in. It's Collier. Gets away from one. He's got space. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. That's caught. It's Ferguson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the 1st. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Scanning the field, it's Carr. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive paths.
Using his legs, it's Clemens. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Trojans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams looking for a man. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Spartans are on the move. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Collier. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Williams will pass. Skips away from pressure. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to go up top on first down. The screen, he's got wheels, turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Now rolling to the left. The throw. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Williams looking for a man. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Spartans want to move quickly. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ferguson. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. New set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. There he goes. At the 30. Inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
63, Michigan State, 28.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Williams will pass. That is how we will wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. Right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.